Continuing on with the 3.22 package about loads, we're now going to do problem numbers 4 and 5. Now, problem number 4 says that we are going to determine the total design load for the roof system. And here's the calculation. The total roof design load is equal to DL, which is dead load, plus the live load or the snow load. And the reason it says the word or here is because you use either one of those but not both. So you value-wise, what you do is you take a look and see what was the live load and what was the snow loads, and you did those back here on the prior page, right down here. These are our snow loads. Snow loads was calculated in our book right there, and now I've just written it here on the worksheet so that we can see it easy. So our snow load was 22 PSF, that's the design snow load, and then from that table our live load is 20. So 22 is greater than 20, so we're going to use the snow load in question number 4 here. So we take our dead load, which is this, 25, plus our snow load, which was 22, and you end up with 47 PSF. Okay, so 47 PSF. Now, we need to know that problem for number 5 right here. Number 5 tells us that we are going to select a galvanized steel roof deck, which is a type F intermediate ribbed deck, and we have a table for that to support the required loads. Assume a double span for this particular application. So what they mean by double span is this area right here is a span. So this area is 1, and then this area here is 2. So that is a double span. So the rib decking is going over that. Now, in your package of stuff, you have this table right here. I'll scroll up so that you can see it. That's what it says at the top. It says that this is a type F intermediate rib deck. And what it wants us to do, we know from our drawing, I'll go back to that for a second, that this span is 7 feet right here. So that's what we're going to use in this area right here. So the first thing is we're going to look up our deck span. So each span goes 7 feet. So I'm going to go to this column right here. We see the word double here, so that's for a double span. So I'm going to go to where these two columns intersect, and I'm going to keep in mind that our total roof load, design load, which we just calculated, was 47. So I want a number that's greater than 47, and I want the lowest one. So 40 is less than 47, 48 is greater than 47, so that's the one I'm going to use right there. So I'm going to trace back here to the left. In this column, right here at the top, it says type, and that's referring to the gauge. It says 20. So I'm going to go to deck type 20. And what I'm looking for is a couple things. I'll tell you what it is, and then I'll show you in the page where we're going to look. It's the weight PSF for galvanized, and that is 1.95. So back to my table, my worksheet, I guess, better way to put it. So for question number 5 here, says what gauge of galvanized steel decking should be used? Well, that was 20. So it says deck gauge to use is 20. And it tells you in the question there to remember the answer to number 4 above. That's where I told you the 47 is a valuable piece of information. Then you're going to use that value and compare it to the 3 different gauge types listed. Choose a gauge with the closest but greater value. And there we have the information that we're going 7 feet, and it is spans double. So the deck gauge to be used is 20, and its weight, PSF, pounds per square foot, and that was 1.95. So because that weight is less than the 3 pounds per square foot that we assumed above in the MEP, we don't have to redo any calculations. So I'll show you that. Here we go. This is the steel roof deck that we assumed. That value was 3. 1.95 is less than that. So we don't have to redo any of our calculations. Now, so that numbers 4 and 5 completed. And on problem 8, you're going to do that very same thing for letters D and E to find out what deck gauge you're going to use and what its weight is. And prior to that, you're going to decide what you need to do with this calculation here. Remember, that's going to be this value right here is the dead load plus the live load or the snow load from calculations from this page right here. It's going to be either 20 or whatever your snow load calculation comes out to be in your engineering notebook. So I'll let you guys work on those.